Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. Just this week, faith leaders gathered in Washington, D.C., armed with 51 caskets to protest the devastating impacts of a new federal budget proposal. Can you believe that? 51 caskets representing lives at stake because of cuts to health insurance. It's a stark reminder that behind every number in a budget, there are real people, families, friends, and communities who rely on these services. Ever notice how the most vulnerable among us often bear the brunt of political decisions? What if I told you that this isn't just a one-off event, but part of a larger pattern where politicians prioritize budgets over human lives? This is honestly crazy, but it's happening right now as Senate Republicans, with the help of Vice President JD Vance, push through what many are calling a big, beautiful bill that's anything but beautiful for millions of Americans. The numbers are staggering. 38 protesters were arrested during this action, highlighting the urgency and desperation felt by those fighting against these unjust cuts. It's absurd and frankly unfair that the voices of those who are directly impacted are often drowned out in the political arena. We need to call out this injustice. But here's the inspiring part. The spirit of those protesters is a testament to resilience and hope. Reverend Barber and his supporters remind us that fighting back is not just an option. It's a necessity. They are not just protesting. They are organizing, mobilizing, and standing firm in their belief that they will not be silenced or marginalized. This moment in history echoes the struggles of the past. Think about the civil rights movements where people stood up against systemic injustice, often at great personal risk. It's a powerful reminder that when we come together, we can challenge the status quo. So, what can we take away from this? First, we need to recognize that big problems can feel overwhelming, but they are really just puzzles waiting to be solved. Each of us has a role to play in this fight for justice, be it through advocacy, education, or simply by lending our voices to the cause. Let's channel that energy into creating solutions. We can push for policies that uplift rather than undermine, that heal rather than harm. Together, we can advocate for healthcare that is a right, not a privilege. The hopeful message here is clear. Change is possible when we unite for a common cause. Just as those brave souls stood up with caskets to symbolize the lives at risk, we can stand up for a future where everyone has access to the care they need. Let's be the change makers, the warriors for progress, and the voices of hope. Together, we can turn these challenges into opportunities for a brighter, more equitable future. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Peace. You can sign up for Dan by scanning this QR code.